Hi folks, Donnie D here. Uh, Finally getting to my part two of my Winchester Model 190 restoration project. Took me a while to get to it, just been busy lately. But anyway, the other night I removed the scope, and if anybody that saw part one knows that there was one of the rings was missing. I only had one ring. Went ahead and removed that one ring and bought some new rings for it. And I did go ahead and remove the butt plate so I could see what kind of screw or whatever was holding the stock on. But anyway, the gunny is unloaded. It's been safety checked, so let's get started because it's going to take a few minutes to do this, and I hate long videos. Anything over 5 minutes, I just can't. I don't like to watch long videos, and I know you probably don't either, so try to make it as quick as I can. First thing I'm going to do is get the gun taken apart, and we'll take the magazine tube out and try to get started on the on the receiver part first, and that involves pushing this pin right here out first, and it's just a little plastic pin from what I understand. And I think I can push it out with this pin here, hopefully. Let's see, I might need to push a little further. There we go. There goes that. Put everything in this little bucket, and maybe I won't lose nothing. I'm going to push forward and hopefully lift this out without too much trouble. There you go. There's the trigger guard, trigger assembly with the, I believe the contains the extraction, the firing pin, and stuff like that. All one neat little unit. And it is nasty, but we'll worry about that later. I'm going to just set that up here for a minute. Now if I can figure out how to get this out. Let's see. There you go. Lift up on the bolt assembly down in there and pull out the little charging handle. And then as I lift this out, I need to watch out for this spring in here so it doesn't go flying everywhere and smack me upside the head and lose anything, hopefully. Hopefully I won't lose anything. But yeah, there's the bolt assembly, and I've got my thumb holding the recoil spring in there. But there's a little bolt assembly. Set that, go ahead and put that in the box, and now I'm going to ease this spring out so it doesn't go flying. And there we go. There's the spring and the little, whatever you call that little piece there, the little plastic piece there. Set all that in there. That pretty much takes care of disassembling the receiver. And I'll get in there and clean all that stuff out before I get started. Next thing I want to do is get the foregrip off and the barrel and all that stuff off. And that involves, first of all, knocking a little pin out over here. I understand that's supposed to be done from the left side of the gun that way. So I'll go ahead and try to get that done. Just a sec. Little punch I need. Get me a little block to set up under there so I can knock it out. Sorry about that, I should have had that to start with, but I didn't. Let's see if I can tap that little pin out of there. Hopefully all this stuff will come apart pretty easy. This gun, Lord knows how many years it's been since this gun was taken apart and all like that. So I don't know how hard it's going to be to get it apart. May not be able to get it apart, but let's see what we can do. There we go. And that looks pretty much like a straight pin. It's got some little knurls on it that I'm pretty sure go in from that from this side, like that anyway. Drop that in there so I don't lose it. Hopefully this magazine, yep. Pull the magazine tube out. That came out pretty easy. And the way that you'll see when I pull this stock off how all this holds together. But y'all remember seeing this piece right here in video 1, if I can get it out. It usually just wants to fall out. There it is right there. Someone had made this piece themselves. This is not part of the gun. The reason they made it as a spacer or shim because that's sliding back and forth. I'm pretty sure we're going to find out when we get in here. The reason that is so loose is because the barrel bolt is loose. But anyway, this lifts right off of here. You got this little plastic dovetail piece. And you can see the magazine tube goes through here. This slides down over that. The magazine tube goes through all of it, and that's what holds it all together. But anyway, pull this little piece out of here. It goes left to right as well. And you can I can feel the barrel is a little bit loose, and there's the barrel bolt that holds it all together. Once when I finish this and put it all back together, I'm hoping that when I tighten that barrel bolt up, that'll take the loose play out of this fore end. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off, pull the sight off. Let's see, I'm not sure which way it goes, but let's try it this way. Most of the stuff goes from left to right, I believe. So maybe I won't bang it up too bad. Yeah, it's going slow. There we go, a little heat shroud or dust cover or something. I'm bleeding like a stuck hog. I hurt my finger a while ago and had to put a band-aid on it. But anyway, I'll live. Anyway, there's the sight, little dust cover. Let me get something to wipe the blood up. Sorry about that. Don't mean to gross you out, but that's the way it is. But anyway, now let's see if I can take the barrel off. There you go. See how loose that barrel nut is? Very, very loose. Let's see. I can even back it out with my hand. And I think I can pull the barrel, just pull the barrel out once I get this out of here. Yep, it's trying to come. There you go. The barrel just slides up in there, and then the barrel bolt threads up in there to hold it all together. I'm going to bleed to death right here. But anyway, that's that. And when I get through here, I want to try to show you what it is that I plan to do. You can't see up in this hole, but there is a bolt that holds the stock on, and it's a hex head bolt, but it also has a slot in it like a screwdriver slot. So I had this large screwdriver, and it's a very thin slot, so as you can see, I had to grind it down with my grinder to get it so I could pull it out. Let me see if I can get it on here and get this thing out of here. I may have to go get me a light. Let me go run and get my light. I'll be right back. Just bear with me. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Let me see what we got down in there. Alrighty. See if I can back this out. Pull this stock off. It's going a little bit quicker than I thought it would. Thankfully. There we go. There's your stock. There's your bolt, and as you can see, it's a hex head, but it also has a slot in it. We'll just drop that in there, set this off to the side. More gross blood. At least you get a little bit of excitement with Donnie D's videos. You get a little bit of blood and guts while you're watching me take a gun apart, and isn't that something? But anyway, here's my plans for the gun. First thing I'm going to do is try to clean and smooth and grind and scrape and sand, do whatever I got to do to get this receiver clean and smoothed out. As you can see, it's got some pretty bad looking scratches in it right there. They're not as bad as they look, but you can feel them. So I'm going to grind and sand and scrape and buff and do whatever I can to get this thing here nice and shiny clean and pretty. And then same thing with, you see how grody this is. I don't know what all that discoloration is. It looks almost like it's either some oil that's been left on there a long time and is grossed out and growed up. I don't know. It almost looks like urethane that has yellowed, but I'm going to try to see if I can figure out how to get all that stuff out of there. And of course clean everything, get everything as clean as I can. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if this looks good enough with its aluminum finish. Shines up pretty. I may just put some kind of polymer or something over it to protect it. I may paint it. Not crazy about the painting. I may even try some gilding or something cool like that to really dress it up. I just don't know. Of course, whatever I do with the receiver, I'll do the same thing with the trigger guard and trigger assembly, at least the metal part of it, or shiny part of it. Then I want to refinish both pieces of the stock. Not in bad shape, but I think I'll strip it down and refinish it with true oil. That stuff is so easy to use and looks so good. And then of course I want to re-blue the barrel and the magazine tube. But anyway, that's my plans, Donnie D's plans for this Winchester Model 190. This is video 2, part 2. As soon as I get my mess together here, I'll get to video 3, and once I start on this, I'll try to get this cleaned up and shined up and smoothed out, and make video 3 to kind of show you how I did it and what the result of it was. But anyway, maybe that didn't take too long. This is Donnie D for part 2 of Donnie D's Winchester Model 190 restoration project, and I'll see you when part 3 arrives. This is Donnie D. See you later. Bye.